What's up, guys? Fanboy Prime here. Today I have a WWF magazine haul. This haul comes by way of Bedrock City Comics in the Houston area. My cousin was able to pick up these magazines for me, and thank him. Shout out to my cousin Jeremy. Appreciate that. First up, we have January 1996 with Goldust here on the cover. Fantastic. Goldust being one of the all-time great characters in the WWF. Wish he would have had the opportunity to perhaps be in the main event scene more. That's how strong I think the character was. But he does have a Hall of Fame worthy career. Next up is the March 1996 issue with my all-time favorite wrestling lady, Sunny. At least at the time, Sunny holds a very, very special place in my heart, as I'm sure she does with many of you guys who were watching at the time. How the times changed, though. This is WWF Magazine. This is the November 96 issue. This issue is going to be covering SummerSlam. So we have the Boiler Room match. Yes, where Paul Bearer finally turns on The Undertaker. As you can see there, the betrayal with the urn across The Undertaker's head. We have the January 1997 issue of WWF Magazine. The Stone Cold Click and other predictions for 1997. 97 is perhaps my favorite year of wrestling. The only issue with the WWF in 1997 is their pay-per-views are not the strongest. Had the opportunity to attend the 1997 Royal Rumble. That was a great show, but at WrestleMania 13, one-match show, so many people say that. I didn't think they had a particularly strong King of the Ring. But the Raws were great, especially the USA versus Canada feud with Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation against Stone Cold, against Ken Shamrock, against Steve, against the Road Warriors. Just a great year. One of my favorite years of wrestling. Just an awesome dynamic where one week the Hart Foundation would be booed out of the building to where the next week they would be the great heroes riding into town. Got the February 97 edition of WWF Magazine, highlighting the Survivor Series matchup and previewing the Royal Rumble, that same Royal Rumble I would attend there at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Got the April 97 WWF Magazine, previewing WrestleMania 13 with the great Bret Hart versus Stone Cold match. It's interesting that this is the cover here. Because I've always felt, and times past, they've said that it was going to be Bret and Shawn. Of course, some people deny it and say that wasn't the case, but clearly it was building towards a rematch. The July 97 magazine with the Road Warriors on the cover. Fantastic. Interesting that they're not wearing their red pads, but pretty cool. This is a magazine I owned in my youth. I don't know where it's at now, but this is the September 97 issue with Mark Merrow, the Wild Man Mark Merrow on the cover, and Sable. Not one of my favorite ladies in wrestling history. Next up will be the December 97 edition of WWF Magazine. Great photo of there with Stone Cold on the cover. Love his face. Got Owen Hart as a trophy. Great face by Owen there as well. February 98 WWF Magazine. That famous photo with Stone Cold, his pinhead there, for the 98 Royal Rumble. March 98 WWF Magazine. Kane on the cover. Kane is another character. I know he had a great lengthy career, but I do think he should have been in the main event scene far more than he was. I know he was borderline main event, borderline mid-card. A very, very strong character. Always loved Kane. It's unfortunate that he got injured in 2002, where I think he had perhaps one of his greatest runs with the crowd. He had incredible crowd support in 2002, but I feel like he lost a little bit of momentum with an injury. Very impressive 2001 Royal Rumble appearance for Kane. Got the August 98 issue. I think this is probably one of Lady Prime's favorite covers there. She was a Sable fan. And we've, I don't know which exact issue it is, but we've transitioned from the old WWF logo to the scratch logo. January 1999 issue. The Rock. Great cover. I think this is the only issue of Raw I have in this haul. This is the Raw issue from September of '99. Who really killed Degeneration X. This is October 1999, WWF Magazine. Loved Hardcore Holly. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers during the Attitude Era. Was unfortunate that I did not get to see him wrestle at WrestleMania 17 there in the Astrodome in Houston. But I did have the opportunity to talk to him a little bit. And yeah, pretty cool. Got the December 1999 issue of the WWF Magazine. So this one was the cheapest issue we bought. This is a $5 price tag. It's pretty beat up, but I wanted it because I do collect Christmas covers for comics, and I thought this would be a great cover that we could display during Christmas time. Got the February 2000 issue, DX reuniting. March 2000, great Stone Cold cover there. May 2000, Lady Prime's all-time favorite wrestler, perhaps, other than the Macho Man, is Chris Jericho, Y2J himself. Lady Prime's favorite lady of the ring is Chyna. If it's not Chyna, then perhaps it is Lita, who's on the cover of the December 2000. This is the August 2000. This is December 2000. We've got the July 2001 issue with Chris Benoit, one of the all-time greats, and it's just absolutely sucks what went down because, you know, it's hard to celebrate his career when we know everything that happened. Got the May 2002 issue, May 2002, highlighting the Icon versus Icon match from WrestleMania 18. And the last issue of this haul is going to be the September 2002 issue, highlighting Rock versus Brock from SummerSlam 2002. SummerSlam 2002, one of the strongest SummerSlams, just great all around. But one of the shortest world title matches to ever take place at SummerSlam. So, yeah. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this WWF Magazine haul. Stay tuned. I do want to do videos where we kind of look through various issues, not only from this haul, but other ones I own, just because it's so awesome. I thought WWF Magazine was so good back in the day, especially closer towards the late 80s, early 90s. But it's going to be cool to be able to go through these 2000s issues, late 90s and the early 2000s, the Attitude Era when WWF and wrestling perhaps was at its height. But thank you all, and I'll see you later.